So y'all, we gonna talk tonight, okay? We gonna talk about some things, and we gonna get some things off of our chest, you know. So I already come with my face, what's the word I'm looking for? Not primed. I got a mask, so I already come with my face. Hopefully the foundation as my face is going to receive product properly. I pray. I'm gonna change my little background. I tried to steam this, y'all, but as you can see, it still want to be a little wrinkle. But hey, we gonna make it do what it do. So I've already kind of like zoomed in on my face so y'all can get closer to it. But it's going to be a video about some stuff that's been going on, like in our what is it called, our social media world. And this look is going to be geared towards me, basically getting you guys a quick neutral. It's gonna be a quick neutral or whatnot, so that with a pop of color, you know what I'm saying? So I think I'm gonna do a pop of green. I'm in a green spirit, but I just want to show you how to get like a quick neutral eye. But we gonna talk. So yeah, let's get into it. So what I'm gonna use to put on my skin, I got this new product I'm gonna try. It's called Infallible Matte Lock. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see it or whatever, and it's glory. There we go. But yeah, I'm gonna try this primer because I get oily, so we gonna see what's gonna happen for your girl. So let's go ahead and get the look under the way. So usually when I'm on my ways, I'm gonna use this Pixie Glow Toner. Is it gonna let me get it up close and personal? There we go. Usually I'm always watching like reality TV or, you know, things in that realm. I still watch like my other shows too. I must still waste alcohol. My alcohol must be leaking. Let me go see. Cause the alcohol's strong on that bag. So usually, hold on y'all. So anyways, usually y'all now, I'm more of a I watch all type of TV, reality, comedy, series. Like I've been watching the Upshaws. Oh my god, I hope Mike Epps. I love the light that they got Kim Fields in, because we know Kim Fields for a lot of roles, but it ain't no cussing roles, and it ain't nothing like this. So I'm happy to see this side of her, for real, for real. I've always been a Kim Fields fan. But you know, we're out here seeing the girls and give what the girls go give, you know. So I watched that. I used to watch like Chicago PD, more of Chicago Fire, but I'm gonna catch up, y'all, because Chicago Fire and Chicago PD to me are like some really good shows, and I need to get back on the ball. I don't know, like when stuff take a break, I be forgetting. I take a break with it. Like, no, I'm not trying to be funny, but seriously, I'm gonna use my little oil-free Neutrogena. Let me see. I've put this in the video before. So yeah. So anywho, I'm ashy, but anywho, you know, I'm sitting up here. I got to get me a mirror because me looking in this camera ain't gonna work. But yeah, I'm more of that type of girl. Let me see if I zoom in just a little bit more. Yeah, that's better. So for me, it's crazy that I'm not watching all the shows I've been watching, but let me tell y'all, today is the 7th technically, because you know it's like 12 or 1 in the morning while I'm shooting this video. And I'm like, well, I got the energy and I'm up because I'm trying to shoot as many videos as I can. I'm going to get it out. So, anywho, I've been watching. Okay, so I think Ready to Love is on its 3rd season. Now, I don't know too many of my friends that watch Ready to Love, but I did see my girl, my good sis, Naima, when she did her video, she was saying, like, the dating pool and, you know, talking about that and talking about, you know, she had mentioned Ready to Love. And I'm like, girl, don't let me get started on that show. Now, I've been watching Ready to Love since season 1. I thought it was a dope dynamic. Make sure you get your under eyes. If your under eyes are dry, especially if they oily, get them still. We still need moisture with oily skin. So, anywho, I'm just like, okay, Ready to Love has been taking on a different meaning. Sorry, y'all. Ready to Love has been taking on a different meaning these days. You know what I'm saying? Because it started off real, like, it was probably more janky with the people. I forgot what they started in Atlanta. I forgot where they started at, but the last 2 seasons, this season, they're on their 2nd reunion coming up on Friday. But they their seasons or whatever have been like, they elevate every year. So last year it wasn't such a elevating, it elevated, but they had to stay like in one place together for the simple fact of it was COVID-19, but they still were shooting and they wasn't gonna let that stop their coins, baby. It was not gonna stop their coins. No, it wasn't. So Ready to Love is basically like they take 10 men and 10 women and whatnot, and they try to see, are they ready to love? I'm sorry, I was trying to get my primer, my other primer. So I usually use more than one. So they're trying to make sure, and we'll see, are they really ready to love? Now, usually, just like in the real world, the men usually have the say so in dating. You know, like, they are basically the ones that the women are trying to get their attention, and they want to be with them, and they you know, they bidding for them to choose them, which, if you're a woman, you know that kind of works in our everyday lives of dating. Like, a lot of women are trying to get chose, and a lot of guys have it where they are choosing, you know. So in past seasons before, like, the guys are usually the ones who are Charles Sheen winning. So in this particular season, it was just like, it kind of came off as weird, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because in previous seasons, most girls and most guys stick to the people that they really like. But there was a particular young lady named Kyra that everybody seemed like they wanted or whatever. And they were going hard, even if they had established a person that they were with and they cared about. Now, one thing about me is, I know a smooth talking man when I see one. Joel, what's the other guy name? AJ tried to be smooth talking, but that gave him too much credit. Like, I never really liked AJ, but Joel definitely is a smooth talker. They brought a guy back from last year who basically had got played. So they say he had got played because the girl asked, and her I don't got no total defense for her, but she was an older girl of an older woman of a particular age. So you already know how that go, right? if you want children, you do want to set up a foundation for you to be able to be taken care of, because she already knew. I think that she had miscarried before or something like that. I could be wrong. Don't, it seemed like that's what she said, like she couldn't carry a baby because she's working so hard and she don't want to be put through that, but she wants children, which is understandable. So they like let you, they got different stages on different shows, but it's pretty much the same premise on every show. You meet the family, you meet friends, y'all have one-on-one dates, y'all have group dates. The guys get to deliberate and the girls about who gonna stay and who gonna go and all of that. So y'all, they bring this guy back who they felt like got played, and he like a radio personality, and he's just very like loud and stuff, and he's a cool cat on the outside, like a lot of girls like him. And I think for what happened to him on last season, he was like what you would consider maybe the people's champ, because it looked as though, you know, he got played for all the wrong reasons. And it kind of went to that look to me as well. I'm never going to pretend like it didn't look like that. It did look like that to me. It looked like as soon as he said to her that bills would be 50-50 or whatever, she was like, what? Bye. Ain't no 50-50. Now, this is my thing. Usually when you're dating somebody, if that's not what you want, at our age or older, you know, you kind of know it. But it was like she kind of went in on him like he wasn't worth ish. But this the person that you're kissing. This the person that, you know, you going on dates with. So they brought him back. And he found a girl named Amber who was like really into him. And he was really into her. I think his name is it Chris? I could be wrong. But, and if you tell me it's the host of the show, he is the person who got everybody together. And this year his wife was on there. So, anywho, on this season, like I said, no smooth talk when I see one, which was Joel. He had lost his wife, and he had 2 children that needed to be raised, and he was speaking on that. So that was a beautiful thing to people, you know. But all that, he's from New Orleans, baby, and all that stuff, I was just like, So then you had another guy, the guy from AJ from Chicago. Shall I say more? If you're from Chicago, you know the vibes. Oh, child. He was like one of the guys that he wanted the girl to pick him to like make him feel special. Then you had Chris or whatnot, and like I said, he hooked up with Amber. And then you got, what's the other boy that? Jason. Now Jason came off to me as awkward. I didn't see nothing about him that I found attractive. I didn't see nothing about him. Now I'm not on the show, but it just felt awkward. It was like boy vibes or something. Like he just gave off this energy of he never dated or something. And Alexis was trying to date him. The girl named Alexis, she was trying to date him first because he coached her kid basketball team. So she was like into the, which to me, I think it's a lot, especially with women. I think men are different. I think the familiar is for them not to do no work. But I think when women see guys that they're attracted to or the familiar, it's more of a, oh, I know you. I've been, I think you're a good guy. They see the good characteristics. But a lot of men be like, well, she familiar. I've been knowing her for years. I know I ain't got to put in too much work to mess with her. You know what I'm saying? So, Jason ain't had no kids. So Alexis automatically was like not on his radar because he like, you know what? I ain't here. I coach kids, but I ain't no stepfather. Then you got this girl named Liz. So every time on the first thing, the elimination was 2 people at one time. So it was the people that truly would get to see, like, be themselves because they didn't even get a chance. They did a 2-person elimination. Like, let's get 2 people on up out of here already. And they were both men starting off. So next thing you know, or whatever, you got people going and going and going. So the girl Kyra, people was like really like feeling her. Jason and AJ were the main ones feeling her at first. Then it was a girl named Alexis, and she had a guy named Ron. Now Ron was her first choice, like, but I don't know if Ron was her first choice because she felt like Ron chose her, or was he really her first choice because he was attractive to her? Because, you know, we have that as people too. I'm not going to put myself out there, not speaking for me, but like in general. I'm going to put myself out there to a person that I know look nice, but I know if I put it out there that I want them, I might be able to get them because they first show acknowledgement to me. And that is how a lot of stuff happens, you know. So, not mad at it, but I don't know. Alexis gave off a little desperate vibes, and I'll tell you why. It was a little desperate because she knew that Ron wasn't into her religion. And I know that it say in the Bible that a praying woman may change, you know, a man who is not in the church and stuff. But it wasn't even the fact that he wasn't in the church. It was the fact that he didn't care about the church. See, it's one thing to me when a man or a woman, they know God, but maybe they're not fully developed in God. But when you got a person be like, I don't know God, I don't care about you talking that trash, da 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 da, it's like, and that's with any religion. It don't even have to be God. It could be that you're, you know, you have a Muslim religion, whatever religion that you're into, Buddhism. To me, it's very hard to bring together two people who don't have the same type of religion, because it's like if you have children, well, they're gonna be into both. I feel like you should give them that spectrum or let them know of, you know, which religion that they can be into. I ain't really got to fill my brows in that much because these bad babies are growing back. Thank you, Jesus. Especially this one. I hadn't pulled all the hair off my brow because I had a bump there, y'all, and I kept like picking at it, and it was like, okay, you want to keep doing that? You ain't gonna have no tail. So my brow done grew back. I'm gonna work on the front of this one, but I'm so thankful. But anywho, Ron wasn't trying to hear all that religious stuff, and that's the one thing that I just feel like it ain't no wavering on, because if you so wholeheartedly believe in God, nobody that you date should be able to make you not. And it was like, how many times you gonna get into it with a person about your religion? So Ron was still her first choice, and it was like, I think she really at first wanted Jason, but Jason was like, nah, baby, you got kids. In so many ways he ain't said, but he was like, nah, baby, you got kids. I ain't here for the kids. And we can't get mad at that man. That's his preference. You know what I'm saying? He didn't disrespect her. He ain't say it out loud. He ain't trying to mistreat her. None of that sort. So then you look up, right? And you get, let's go take a little bit of this concealer because I got a lot of that. And you get to this part of the situation where, you know, you kind of looking like, well, okay, well, let me see what's going on. So she liked AJ, but she said she was scared of AJ because AJ was more of a, to her, more like a ladies' man. And to me, I just felt like he wasn't checking for Alexis. I like Alexis was like an scapegoat. Like, he know for a fact, oh, she like me, she'll be into me. Out of all the women here, I can be with Alexis if I can't be with the girl I want to be with. So the girl Kyra, she had options, like I said. And Kyra already knew AJ. And that's another thing about some of these days on Ready to Love. Some people know each other because the towns are so small. I bet you the type of money they do at Ready to Love in Chicago, baby, you're going to have to go search the 7 C's to find people that don't know each other. Because it's going to be just like that. Chicago's so small, it's ridiculous. So, anywho, you know, AJ from Chicago, but he been living in Houston. He's a musician, and You know, Alexis is attracted to him, but she's still trying to, you know, put all her eggs in Ron because of like Ron was putting his eggs in. So like her, but come to find now he kissed one of her close friends or allies, which I don't think you're supposed to have friends on these type of shows, because what's the point of us being friends if we bound for a guy? Whether it look like it's the same guy or not, you don't know how people change they movement. So the girl Amber, it's the girl Amber who already had a love interest, but again, people are there to test the waters. So who gonna, like, y'all not real friends, y'all basically just met. She called the girl a Judas and all type of stuff. And once the man Ron found out, because she was basically like, well, Ron could go. Then you had a guy on that named Tony. I think his name was Tony. Was it David? I think it was David. Whoever. He was a little, he was a little mental, if you ask me. Like, he had been hurt too, and he hadn't dealt with that hurt. So he had like Liz, which is also a girl that's a finalist. But Liz was liking him, but she was also liking Jason. But Jason's top girl was Kyra. AJ's top girl was Kyra. Then you look up and then David like, I'll take home Kyra. But you been talking. But he only said that really because Liz kissed Jason. So it was just like a lot of mad games going on, if you ask me. So next thing you know, y'all, we get into the nitty gritty where I guess Jason wanted Kyra, AJ wanted Kyra, Joelle claimed he wanted her. Like, Joelle, you been here with, what's her name? Something like Renisha, something like that. You been here with her the whole time. Hey, baby. What's up, baby? You my baby. We're babies. Now all of a sudden, you'll go home with her? And then come to find out it was over a disagreement that him and a girl that he was dating, hard and heavy, had got into it. And I hate stuff like that with men, because that is a natural thing that they do. You could get into it with them, y'all been dating, and next thing you know, he got a whole nother girl he talking to because he made a shoot, instead of being a man about the situation and just talking to you instead of being a little kid. Like, we're not kids anymore. We're raising children. You know what I'm saying? And she had she got 4 kids, I believe. So it was like his story was dynamic to her. And it also shows a lot of how we date as a lot of women. We could get focused on one guy. I think that one guy is the person who we supposed to be talking to, because we have so much in common. And at that time, it's like they paying us the most attention. And then you look up and that's exactly what they'll do. Get mad, and then they got a whole nother person they talking to. And you walking around here just like, where did we go wrong? So anywho, all of them was on the Kyra wave, and the girl who was dating Joelle ended up finding out that he was on the Kyra wave, because I think Amber boyfriend Chris could have told them, or was it Ron? It's like it was Chris. But anywho, at the end of the thing, you got AJ telling Alexis they get to go on one last date. Jason didn't like what he heard from Kyra. Jason wanted to feel chose, and that is not what happened. Kyra also wanted to feel chose, and Jason didn't. So to me, so they both were seeking to be chosen, and I felt like Jason would live because she chose him. Back to the video, y'all. My camera died, so here it goes. Yeah, my camera went off. I don't even know where I stopped at. But nephew Tommy, basically, TD Jake said that a guy will move closer to a woman that clap for them. And it's like, women can still clap for you, but we don't have to always. Like, how do you want me to tell you that I'm feeling you, or I want you, or I want to be with you, but you're not saying the same thing to me? And it's so weird to me, and I absolutely hate it when it comes down to dating, because you see a lot of that, and I don't know why is it like that, because as the man, you should know, this girl do this girl do that, she in your corner. So Jason was saying that he had a connection with Liz. Okay. And Liz is like supposed to be, she's like more of the spiritual girl. She talk about God too. Alexis is like spiritual, but it was in Alexis is spiritual too, but Alexis is more spiritual in a way because she used to be a first lady. So I guess it's like, look, I know God, I love God, but I'm not in no box of trying to y'all trying to put me in. So we get to the nitty-gritty of the situation, and we're coming down to the wire. So as we're coming down to the wire, AJ acting like he gonna choose Alexis. But let me tell you something. Alexis should have not chose him and walked out herself. AJ told Alexis that she was a safe choice, which to me, for men or for women, that is not no good feeling for another person to know that they only was chose because they were a safe choice. So he told her that she was a safe choice and whatnot. I'm about to set my little concealer on my eyes because we're gonna get to that part next. He told her she was a safe choice, y'all. She smiling all in this man's face, all her teeth showing. I'm just like, am I slow? Or is she not getting what safe choice mean? And he basically keeps trying to tell her, like, it's a battle between what you want and what you need. And it's like, it's not a battle between that. You're making it a battle between that. Just tell this girl you don't want her. Like, stop playing with her. What soldier say? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me for real. Because you know that she like you. She has already revealed to you. Crazy part is, from the look of the show, he kissed Alexis before he kissed Kyra. So, my whole thing is like, why are you playing? Why are you playing like this? Like, you know this girl into you. You ain't got no kids, so maybe you don't want to date her, but tell her that. Don't have her sit up there, and even though, you know, again, she did have her eye more so on Ron. Ron was the guy who she had her eye on more. But anywho, y'all, so we get to the nitty gritty. This is how it all goes down. So this is how you get a quick natural look, y'all. I'm using my Fenty Beauty Powder Foundation. What color am I? 450, the Pro Filter Foundation Powder and whatnot. Is it gonna show? Yes, sir. So, yeah. AJ all talking to her and acting like, yeah, you know, this is a thing of what I want and versus what I need. Now, Jason made his choice. Jason like, well, Cara not gonna tell me that she want me, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with Liz, because I know Liz tell me that she is. Liz gonna tell me that I'm the one that she adore. And so he like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Liz. So Jason make his choice because, again, to me, Liz was his safer choice. Do I think he liked Liz? I genuinely do think that Jason did like Liz. Like, he kept kissing her stuff. And I think Cara and Liz dated Jason in 2 different ways. It gave him esteem in 2 different ways. And he was dating them in those ways. Now, AJ, I don't think he ever really liked Alexis. She was just there. And he knew that, hey, there was another girl that could keep me here long enough where I can stay in the mix. And like I said, AJ is from Chicago. It's Chicago. So you know how that go, right? But the thing about it also is that Alexis, she tried to put her cards out there into like the little basket and show, like, you know, I care, I do this, I do that, and all of that. And at the end of the day, AJ went biting. So I don't even understand why she was even trying that hard. Y'all, I'm gonna take this palette and I'm just mix 1, 2, and 3 together. And this is what the Warrior 2 palette. So it was like, to me, like, it was getting desperate vibes again. Like, I want to be chose. Everybody wants to be chose, but guess what? It's signs that's showing you that this person is not. And just put it on y'all outer crease. You don't have to go all through the eye like I did with the, what you call that? with the press powder or the foundation powder. Just put it on the outskirts. So it was just like, y'all, it was just giving too much. So Alexis thinking she finna get shows. Liz knows she finna get shows. Everybody thinking Cara going home. Baby, bye. AJ said the lied and cried. I don't want this to be our last day. You sure? I don't want to let your hand go. I don't want this to be how we, all this sentimental stuff. So he asked Kyra, like, are you sure you want to leave? Do you? She's like, nah, but basically, like, she dating to win. Like, it's going to be on my watch. So, get there. Everybody thinks she a goner. Come back the next time, she there. So then they all looking, Alexis like, thinking that AJ about to, look like she thought AJ was about, she was like, you about to make me cry. Like she likes to be emotional with these type of men. And he basically like, I don't think you ready to love. She wasn't ready to love. You wasn't ready to love. You came on here playing games. You wasn't upfront with her. Even though to me, she should have felt your vibe. Don't get me wrong. But you wasn't upfront with Alexis. Like, let's be real, fam. You knew what you was doing. And you know how you was trying to play that thing. So Alexis go home. So then nephew told me throw a whole thing in there because you was only 3 couples with this time it's 4. So now they got to go meet each other families. So they go to meet each other family and whatnot. I'm about to use my Matte Poreless Fit Maybelline foundation in the color 370. So we get to the nitty gritty of this situation right here, y'all. We finna get there. So what was supposed to happen is this. When they went to visit each other's family and all that, it was trying to see would they be monogamous. Like, is this the people or a person that you want to be with? So everybody going, everybody like looking like they happy and oh I can't, oh this and that, and they trying to, and they meeting families and asking questions and hugging babies like they doing political stuff. And so again, Kyra is not happy. She's trying to put on his face because Jason has basically burst her bubble with choosing, what's that young lady named Liz. So she's trying to act like she okay with all of this, but in actuality she's not. She had already had a talk with him and he was just basically trying to tell her like he had got some confidence about himself. I ain't really like his demeanor, but he basically was like, well, what you want? Like, I said what I said. I meant what I said. Like, don't try to make it seem like I only chose Liz because I ain't choose you or this or that, or I ain't think you was gonna like I had made up my mind, which I feel like, yeah, you did because you was looking for somebody to yes you, like Liz did. Liz still played her role and tried to be the best that she could be in it, don't get me wrong. She didn't do nothing wrong. She dated for how she dated, you know, but homie, you know you was feeling Kira and you thought probably that AJ was gonna get chose, and you was like, nope, not on my watch. You and Yana Van Zanna, not on my watch. I ain't going out like that. So they all, you know, going to each other family house, meeting brothers, fathers, mothers, sisters, whatever. So Kyra mama liked AJ. Well, again, Kyra don't really like AJ. I don't care what she say. She played the game how the game was supposed to be played. She made a nigga move. Or a dude move. However y'all want to put it. Those the type of words. Whatever. So, next thing you know, they come back to AJ all infatuated and he just set up the whole little piano and this and that. The only people that really knew that they was probably going to be together was Chris and Amber, really. And I don't know if it was real chemistry, but they seemed like they did like each other. So I'm not going to say it wasn't real chemistry, but they seemed like they did really like each other. So, they turned around Baby, get little Kyra to the mix of things. Get her all up in there. She basically tell AJ, nah, bro, this ain't gonna work. He looking all heartbroken and sad. And she like, yeah, I know what I want. It ain't this. And we already know each other to be monogamous. It's like pretty much how she feel. I'm just like, but you stayed there. You knew you didn't want AJ. Just like AJ knew he didn't want Alexis. And you stayed there and you pretended like you wanted to be with this man and date him when you know that wasn't it. And that's the one thing that I hate with dating. I ain't never been the type of person where you can't tell me, hey, this ain't gonna work. I like you and all, but we ain't gonna be able to be together. You cool, but I'm looking for something different. Why is that so hard? Why? Because people love to play games. And I just don't understand it. So he was all heartbroken looking and all that. So let's fast forward to the reunion. Get to the reunion. And all the couples usually, by the time the reunion comes, most of the couples be broken up. Like, that's just a real rap. So it kind of looked like Jason and Liz might still be together. But you know, looks can be deceiving, but she been posting stuff like on social media, so I don't know if that's to keep us in tune like they did a whole YouTube channel together, so maybe they are together. And she keep yelling, mama, I got a man. Like, girl, calm down. So I don't like the way Jason dressed either. I don't know, like Jason wasn't on my radar. I feel like he could be a sweet person, but when he kind of tried to up his little auntie on Kyra, and I ain't even like her like that. It was just like, bruh, bring it down a notch, please, because what are you doing? So it was a lot. It was giving, but it wasn't giving what the girls needed it to give, not for me. But anywho, you know, whatever. Get to the reunion, people start saying how they dating outside. Like, one girl basically got an attitude because I guess the guy was like, yeah, we ain't gonna be on here claiming each other. And then once other people start saying they was dating somebody on the show, then here he go. She like, I ain't the one. And I'm just like, whoa. So I mean, I could get both sides of it. Like, I want to wait to the reunion. I didn't want to just come out and this and that and that and that or whatever, but it was just like, whoo, whatever. He got kicked off. He was one of the first guys to go. So another guy, you know, they get to asking people because, you know, they get to talking about who they've been talking to and why they've been talking. So let's get to Kyra and AJ. AJ, y'all, sit up there where it was all said and done. And they was like, looking like they was over. This man called Alexis up to go on a date with her. Let me tell you one thing, and I'm gonna say this wholeheartedly. It's one line in a song that has always stuck out to me. And this person don't rap no more like that, but it's this one line. And it's by Lloyd Banks. And it say, grandmama daughter ain't raised no sucker. Baby, let me tell you something. You had every opportunity to choose me, and you didn't. It ain't no dating me no more. It ain't no talking to me. It ain't no trying to see where we could go. We ain't going nowhere. You can go where the devil reside. Where the devil reside. But you ain't messing with me. No, sir. You had your opportunity. It's another song. You had your chance. You blew it. Don't come over here thinking that you don't talk to me. And guys do that a lot. You sit there, you try to talk to the girl of your so-called dreams, or what looks to be your so-called fantasy, or the girl that everybody else wants. And because you've never really had that girl, or you've never really felt special enough to have a girl, you get the girl that everybody else think you should date, and then she be the one that don't treat you like nothing, don't care about you. Then here you come back, yeah, can I talk to you for a minute? Nah, sir. It's finna be a B word that flew out my mouth. I had to catch myself. No, sir. You can't talk to me. You can't talk to my feet as they walk away. You can't talk to my booty as it switch away. You can't talk to none I got behind me, Satan. Get thee behind me. Ain't no talking to me. Don't come over here trying to talk to me. What we gotta talk about? Not a gat thing. So, anywho, y'all. But come to find that out. So then, nephew Tommy, you know, telling the guy Ron, who went off on the Lexus like he ain't never, in the history, he ain't never seen no man talk to no woman like that. I was like, well, it happened twice if you ask me. Because David, old emotional little self, he wasn't quite healed from whatever happened in his past. And he didn't need to be on this show. He had need to have been on a healing journey. So, I'm just like, this is craziness right here. Anywho. Now, if you tell me, like, so you're interested still in both of these women? AJ, Chicago nigga. It's Chicago nigga. Chicago dude. Well, you know, yeah, I went on a date with Alexis, but, you know, me and Kyra, we was over. We weren't talking. Like, she thought she could date me, keep me in a box, and I ain't about to do that. Well, that don't mean nothing. That mean you have to go out and date Alexis. You already knew you didn't like Alexis. So what was the point of you going and dating her? And I still don't understand her, because I would have never dated you. Nothing. You sent me home. Now, he's a Judas. You sent me home after you was trying to pretend like we was about to be on and popping. Like, I was the girl, like I said, though, told her she was safe. So, I don't know what that translated to for her, but it didn't go right. So, he gonna hit nephew Tommy with the, he was like, are you interested in one of these ladies? Not Alexis. She's like, oh, I know it's not me. Y'all, when I tell y'all that pissed me off like it was me. Only thing that you had to say was, I am interested in talking back to Kyra. Oh, I keep calling girl Kyra. Kyra. That's all you had to say. But see, Kyra is still stuck on Jason. So guess what, AJ? Kudos to you for feeling the same way you try to make somebody else feel with your stupid ass. I can't stand stuff like that. Like, I just feel like it's just so wrong because we too grown. Like, he 38 years old. Like, bro, you too grown for that. So, any to the who, they sitting up there like Alexis had kind of said something about Kyra, and Kyra like, well, what's the beef with me? You know, and she like, well, it's not really a beef with you. It was just that, you know, so much stuff was happening that I'm just questioning like what's going on. And she like, well, don't question me, question why they like me, but don't bring it over here, like, basically, or whatever. And it's like, and that be the thing to me too, like, these men are going to do as much as you allow them to do, you know what I'm saying? And once you get to questioning what other women doing and looking like and all that, that ain't your job. That ain't why we here. Like, yeah, for them it's a competition, but in real dating, I guess it's a competition too. Some people put you in a competition that you ain't even asked to be in. Because I ain't never put myself in no competition with no other woman. Because my whole thing is, whatever she gonna do, she gonna do. Whatever I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do. And whatever you gonna do, you gonna do. But guess what? We all three ain't gonna do it together. This ain't no threesome. So, do what you do, bruh. So, Kyra didn't like that from Alexis. And Alexis like, well, you know, I mean, I felt what I felt, and it is what it is, pretty much. Like, what you gonna do about it? It is what it is. I see how, you know, I see how these men are. This and that, that and this. So, you know, it came down to that. But this is my whole thing. How can y'all sit up there and be talking to these people? So then, you know, it looked like on the next episode that the one couple, like I said, I know a smooth talking Negro when I see one, Joelle and the girl, she and him ain't talking like that, but they was sitting up there looking nice like they was, but not from the previews of it, so I don't know what's gonna happen. But y'all, that right there, this type of stuff to take the cake from me. Like, I'm all about honesty. I can't stop you. I can't make you like me, want to be with me. I don't care to. I can only give you what I feel like you deserve and what was given to me. I've met men where they at so many times. I'm just like that. I'm like that in general. I can meet a regular person. That's my friend. Where you at? I can meet you in the middle. That's what I've been. That's who I am. I know that that is something that's now for me is changing. I'm not meeting nobody else nowhere. Because people do not understand your journey of how you try to be as open and as honest with them. And they still go and do the ratchetest, stupidest stuff. And you just be looking like, what the absolute F is going on here? Like, bruh, we ain't never had to be here. We ain't, like, you don't give me those type of vibes that I'm gonna be sitting around here wondering about you and caring about you like that. Like, why? So yeah, on the next episode, y'all can binge watch y'all some Ready to Love, because it don't have a lot of episodes, because it's only based on these like 10 people, so they getting ready to people every show. Y'all need to watch it, because when I tell y'all that show is good, I use this as my contour the Fenty stick. Have to dig in mine, because baby, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna get all my product. Call it what you want. Don't call me for fronts. But you know, it's just like, why do people have to sit up there and subject themselves to going through this? Then they was gonna act like, yeah, this is basic. And then I seen something, because it's a show. It's called Little Black Book that this guy be doing on YouTube, and he do reviews on shows or whatever. And so AJ had a show, had a little talk with him on a show. And this girl who I follow on Instagram, she is a beautiful woman or whatever. You know, she probably could get any man she wants. She was like, she went on a date with AJ and didn't like his demeanor. She was like, we talked. But after that, you know, all we did was follow each other on social media. When I'm on talking. And that'd be the thing. Like, she's like, so that's how he is in real life. Like, this ain't, people be trying to make like it's a script. This ain't no script. Like, he really is like that. And I'm like, yeah. Y'all be trying to make it seem like the cameras do want drama. It's a show. But a lot of y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know who y'all is. Stop playing. Stop playing with these cameras and pretending like that ain't y'all. You know that's you, bruh. I could tell by your demeanor that's you. And the little stuff that he was saying, and I never felt like he was good enough and this and that. I'm like, yeah, we could tell. Insecurity shows up on you very much so. So we could definitely tell that about you. But, you know, it's just be a lot, y'all. It be so much in this dating world that ain't even like, that right there, you know, you be trying to be like, oh, that's just the basis of stuff. Like, it's some real terrible situations that you trying to avoid. You feel me? And so I'm looking forward to what's coming on next, to see what's gonna happen. But yeah, some girl said that about him. I heard, he gave me that vibe. I'm not seeing him arrogance, like stupidity. Like, I can't stand a man who can't have a conversation. I can't stand a man that want to roundabout talk to you. Don't roundabout talk to me. We're not doing that. Like, we're not here for that. Talk to me nice. You know, like, I don't need all that. Tell me the truth, speak that ish, and keep it moving. I don't need what you doing. And it's like they be trying to smooth talk. I'm not no, hey, let me smooth talk you. No, don't smooth talk me. I don't need no smooth talking. For what? We're adults here. You should be able to convey your whole thought, how you feel, how you don't feel, what you want, what you don't want, what you need, what you don't need. Instead of somebody keep trying to play a guessing game with you. Like, we 5 and 6 years old. Like, we not little kids. And it's like they don't be understanding that. Like, that stuff is a total turn off. It is not cute. It is not satisfying. And it's something wrong with you. Those are your insecurities. And you're not going to put it off on me like I'm the person that, oh, I never knew that you liked me for real. I always felt like you wasn't that interested in me, because you would just, you know, you would just sit there and listen to me talk, but you ain't never really just show up and wipe my tears. And But I picked up the phone every time. And I was listening to you talk because you're a man. I'm not going to interrupt you. I will tell you what I think you should do and what should be done. But why am I not going to let you spill yourself to me? Why am I not going to do that? So, it's like, baby, look. They now here is like pulling teeth. And I got enough teeth in my mouth that I don't need to pull no more. I don't need no teeth pulled. I need to keep all my teeth. So y'all can keep all these men. Every last single one of them, my boy. Y'all can keep them. Because they still playing 8th grade high school games. And you're a woman that's either of a particular age that's looking to settle down. Or you know what settling down feel like because you've been in serious relationships. And you know this ain't it. Like this is not it. Like nope. No. So I just come to a point where you just feel like, what in the Sam hell? What in the Sam hell is going on here? Seriously. Because it's like they want to be chose. Like I want to be chose. I'm a girl. I'm the girl. Oh, I want to be able to know that if I put my girl on Facebook, she chose me or I chose her, or I don't want nobody doubting the fact, well, I want to make sure I got the baddest girl. But you're so unhappy and you sitting around because guess what? Even though you got the baddest girl, you don't know how to be the baddest guy with her because you're so insecure. The moment this girl get a like or this or that, your man running rampant. So it's like y'all be trying to date so highly up, but y'all so below. And be acting like y'all the man. Y'all are not the man, baby. Not one bit. So, yeah, y'all. Please try to catch up and see before Friday what's going to happen. Because when I tell you Braid Out Love, it's a good show. It's a good show, baby. Now, if you tell me you're looking like this, I'm straight up, you know, like as a man, I don't know if you tell me, you know, before you got your wife, you probably was playing games too. That's all y'all know how to do is play games. I think that's the BQ. Until somebody walk up and knock your side eye, your third eye, your fourth eye, knock you straight inside your head. Y'all be loving to play games with people. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody about to keep playing with y'all and pretending like they happy when they not. And just dealing with stuff. Like, no, it's not fair. But they just sit up there and they play so many games and it just be crazy. Because let you do what they do to you, to them. Run for cover. Because these people can't take the same hurt that they create on other people. They go around and be suicidal. Yeah, I lost my girl. I lost this. I lost that. I just want to kill myself. You? Not you. Not the same. Not you. Not the same guy who used up there was playing with young girls' hearts. Not you. You want to die? You ain't had nothing to live for. Damn. How that happen? What happened? You know, like, huh, boy, go to hell. Just like when Naya told Soulja Boy, like, y'all better go ahead and go check on him because he might be suicidal. Everybody took that the wrong way on her part, but the nigga was beating her and putting his hands all on her, stumping babies out of her. But y'all mad because she played on his mental health as if he ain't never tried to play on hers. Go to hell, like for real. When it's the heat of the moment, to it, nothing is exempt when you over some stuff or you tired of some stuff and people keep playing with you. Nothing is exempt. Should we sometimes be better? Yeah, but look who you being better for. They ain't the right person to be better for. No, ma'am. But anywho, y'all, another show that I peeped out, looked at was, what's the people's name? Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I don't even like Yandy. So her being here is why. I don't even like Mendeecees. So him being here is why. It's like Carly Rae really like Lamar Odom. I don't know what to say about that. Like, it's like every season she has to come with a man, whether he's a recycled man that she already done slayed and laid, or it's a new man. And it just be like, and then he already done that, her already, the show even got started. Like, what's up? I don't be understanding. I'm just like, seriously, he already did that at you? He already, like, already. When he Williams to win there, she said Carly Red, Dusty. Damn. Like, Dusty, that is the word that you use in your field. Like, you're supposed to call nobody Dusty, Wendy. You are a TV person. And you call this girl Dusty. Why she gotta be Dusty? Like, Dusty, like, for real, sis, like, Dusty. I was just like, unreal. Dusty. Do I think Carly Red is, I was just like, wow. And then Carly Red, if you want Lamar, just say it, Wendy. She might not even really want Lamar. She just feel like you Dusty. Oh my Lord. I just was dying laughing. That was a Dusty comment. It was just like, hell no. She just went all the way in, y'all. Like, all the way in. All the way in. Okay? She did not care. She didn't hold a punch. And make sure when y'all putting on powders and stuff, especially because we wearing masks and all that, you can brush it in soon. But just make sure you are like pushing it in your skin so that it won't crease as much if it does, you know. But yes, Dusty. I was like, oh, good sis, she Dusty. So, you know, it's just crazy. It'd be hilarious to be. Somebody could say that about your wigs, Wendy. And then it's like Lil Scrappy. Then you got, I'm never gonna understand Kurt and Rashida. You know, I like Rashida a lot. I ain't like a lot of stuff that she tried to pull when that little baby was born and stuff like that. Like, I don't like stuff like that, because kids don't ask to be here. It be the two people that was doing what they weren't supposed to be doing, especially the married man. You know you married. Why are you over here blaming Yana anything but your wife? So it annoys me. But it's like the siblings are brothers and sisters. So there's nothing that you could do about that. Either you're going to get on the train and ride it, or you're going to get off. So, you know, a lot of people, you want to take my husband. Yeah. You could say that now. But Kurt still don't seem happy. No matter what you are saying or doing. Just like when they was on that show with the retreat and all that. Did he seem happy? Hell no. He said, we stuck. No man that you are with should ever tell you that y'all stuck together. Never. In that type of tone. Yeah, we stuck. Here. Like, damn, where else you want to be, fam? Oh my God. I'm sorry, y'all. I said I was going to go with green. So I'm going to take this Focus green right here. In the Masquerade palette. Right there. Thank you. So yeah, it's crazy to me. It's crazy, like the stuff that we do to keep men, husband or not. And everybody was talking about how he wasn't supposed to be with her. He basically groomed her. I'm just like, wow, okay. So, you know, it be a lot that you be listening to and seeing happen. But, you know, the BAM. Another thing that I never understand is when you already unhappy. Why do people keep getting pregnant and having babies? Safari and Erica. Y'all could have stayed on OnlyFans. I can't. I just cannot. It just irritates me. It just gives the most bitter vibes ever, the most dysfunctional vibes ever. Safari has never been a man to me. He's always been a goofy. He's always been real, like, retarded acting. I don't even understand how Nicki Minaj dated him for so long, because they don't, even though people could say Nicki Minaj a goofy, but how she act, don't get me wrong, it's just like, I don't see how she was ever really dating this man, because this man right here is so corny. Like, he's just the corniest of the corny, and it just be like, bruh, get a grip. Like, what is you doing? You know, like, he just annoys me. And he did make that comment that he didn't want to have no more kids because how big she got. And don't act like you didn't do it. But you're the same guy that sit up there and you thought that you can just finesse your way and do things. Like, I don't understand why men really be thinking that fatherhood, because we was in a pandemic when he had a child, so you just can't run away. Why you think it's easy to raise children? You think your mama had an easy time raising you without your father? You think that she ain't struggled and she wasn't crying and she wasn't going through nothing, like her heart wasn't broken? Like, I don't get these men. It just seemed like, and then you got a whole daughter. So you would think that they would be trying to do better, but they don't be trying to do better. It just be so tacky and trashy. And then you be turning around like, she was never there for me anyways. I don't even like Erica Mena, but I still didn't understand why she was dating Safari. It was just the weirdest, dumbest dynamic ever. Like, y'all got together based upon what? Like, why? Like, she's the most disrespectful. Like, when you say, oh, disrespectful woman, baby, Erica Mena, woo, child, she goes there. And I ain't saying that I'm mad at her for going there, because I get it. Like, some people deserve to get ate up and spit out. You would never ever hear me say that. I don't get it, and I don't agree with it. Nah, I do. I understand it. But to the extent of how she do it to everybody. Wendy Williams even got it. Wendy Williams didn't even go in on her, because you know Wendy Williams don't be caring what she be saying. Kevin, come get your B, because I don't think you be that A enough, and I'm about to dog walk her. Like, because she told you the children Safari should just co-parent, that y'all are not good for each other, that this relationship is not going to last. Girl, I'm looking a little clownish. Erica Mena, oh child, I just was like, wow. You know, because in my heart of hearts, I'm not a Wendy Williams fan. I think sometimes the stuff that she say do be unnecessary, because again, your life is all the smoke. Everything that could have went wrong for you. What Tabitha Brown say? I pray that Miss Wendy found love. Y'all pray with me. You know, don't tell no woman how not to take care of her husband and you ain't never been in her marriage. You only see what's on the outside. If it do happen, it do happen. But let's not put them vibes out there on people because your man, oh, I let him follow his dreams. Yeah, you did, but you got to follow yours too. If that's an agreement amongst husbands and wives that they say, once I make it, you get to follow your dream, who are you to tell them that they shouldn't have that as their thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. So it was just like, it was giving very haterish vibes to me. And I don't even like the word hater. You very rarely gonna ever hear me say that. I'm believing that word. You'll never hear me say I got no haters, because they how I feel in life. Like, no ma'am, no ma'am. I'm using a lip pencil by Kiss. I mean, not Kiss, LA Girl. Sometimes it shows up, sometimes it don't. Yeah, I'm just like, Wendy, don't put her marriage on you. Don't put your marriage on her. Please don't do it. And so yeah, y'all. But Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and Sierra and the guys that she dated. And that man said you go from one man to the next. No, I don't. Look at Russell Westbrook face. Like, is you serious? Yes, you do. And it be like, these women cannot be alone. And it be crazy because you be raising daughters. You show your daughter that you're not able to get life without male companionship. You can have a man. But when do you heal? And then a lot of people take that hurt with them. And you will mess up a relationship quicker than you could build one. And the guy that she with now, what's his name? Eric. Baby, Eric don't look like he belong on nothing. He don't look like he care about nothing. When BK said you need to get him some clothes, it was a hater move, but it was the truth. Like, honey, what he got on? Like, you talking about my man? You shouldn't do that. Oh my God, when I tell y'all, these people be having me dying laughing because I be so confused. Like, what be happening? What be happening? This stuff smell good. When it come out, the top is not right. It's like Beauty Bakery. They got setting spray. The top is not right. I'm gonna use this milk setting spray too. But yes, I just be sitting back like, let me tell y'all one thing. Y'all are giving very toxic vibes here. Toxic than a mug. I'll put some. I got this. My mama bought me this eyeliner from QVC. It's called a Drag Lash Extreme Mascara, and it's by Mally. She used to do, like, I think Beyonce nail makeup. And she had another one that's really great. I love it. I still use it. And I know you're supposed to use mascara at a certain time, baby. That mascara get my lashes right. But I like this for my bottom lashes, and it's called the RuPaul Drag Lash Extreme Mascara. So I'm about to do that so my under eye could look a lot better. Cause right now I look like a doll. And not the good kind. Woo! I think you should always take your brush like this, so you can have more control when you are doing under the eyelashes. But yes, y'all, like, it be so crazy the stuff that's going on TV. So we gonna see. I don't know if y'all watch Love and Hip Hop, but I'm gonna give it a chance. Married to Medicine been on point. Oh my God, Married to Medicine been one of my favorite shows. Like, when I tell you they came with it, I can't wait for the Real Housewives of Potomac to come on through. Like, I'm waiting for all the shows, baby. I'm here. And I got to catch up back on The Chi, because The Chi is a good show. But I got some other shows that I gotta get in the groove of. But I watch YouTube so much, y'all. I don't be knowing how to get in the groove of stuff like that. Like, YouTube be like consuming me, you know? I love YouTube. It be like a movie on there. Sure. So I had to make time. I'm gonna have to start figuring this stuff out, because your girl, she ain't here to be sitting around trying to figure out everything that's going on. Or whatever she's trying to get her little spot in there. I got some Josie Moran lip gloss. Like I said, everybody just got on to the Josie with the lotion and stuff. But I been knew about Josie. My mama put me on. And her little lip glosses are bomb. They're not sticky like that. And they got color that pigmented. And they last. So, hey. And we just gonna add a little highlighter to the look. I'm gonna use this same little brush or whatnot and put some highlight on my nose and two cheeks. But yeah, y'all. If you a part of the... Oh, it's another show that I have to watch this season of too. It's called... it's a dating show too, where people already be dating. But, I'm gonna leave it in my description. When they trying to figure out do they really love and Married at First Sight, please watch Married at First Sight if y'all don't be checking that out. When they come back, I'm here. Because Married at First Sight last year, Paige and Chris, oh child, another Chicago. Oh my goodness, these Chicago men be sending these women through. So y'all know how we feel from being from Chicago after dating them. G Manetti. But yeah, I forgot what it's called. Oh my god, but it's a good show. It's some lady that's on that show. She been dating that man for 14 years, y'all. Dating 14 years. And this Negro got the nerve to say, I don't want the spark to leave in our relationship. I already did. You said that already. You remember you was talking? You was saying things not the same. So what does spark at? Huh? Ladies, to each their own. If you don't want to be married, you don't want to be married. It ain't nothing nobody can say or should say to you to make you want to be married if that's your choice. You know, I know girls who ain't never get married. I don't want to be married. And you look up and they got a ring on their finger. You be like, I thought she said she didn't want no husband. She ain't want no kids. The kids, husband, mother-in-law, sister-in-law, going in, talking about people, all type of wild stuff, you know. But this is my thing. And this gonna always be my thing, right? It doesn't matter how you feel or what you want or how you feel like it's being, you know, portrayed to you. If you want to be married, you want to be married. If you don't, you don't. This is just lashes I got from Amazon. I'm gonna have to re-up on my lashes from Amazon. I like these little lashes. They be popping. So my whole thing is, nobody is telling you that you should change your stance on marriage. But I would never want to be Christy, because you was begging a man to marry you. You proposed to him. And now that he has said in his mind that he don't want to be married, now it's said in your mind that, oh yeah, I don't want to be married either. But why? Why don't you want to be married? Because you can't marry him? He ain't gonna commit to you? So you gonna commit to him not committing to you? Like, no ma'am. If that's your dream, if you dreamed about being married as a young lady, your dream should come true. But we ain't gonna be desperate in it either, because women, we always feel like we out of time. I think the majority of us do. Those that don't, kudos to y'all. I can even admit that I feel like I'm out of time at times. Like, that movie that Kevin Hart and them had 35 and Ticking, yeah, that was a movie that was very, very, very telling to how I was feeling in my life. And people tend to not understand, like, it's a lot of pressure that's put on us more so than them. And they know this. And that's why I would say, even with like Alexis on the show, like, men can read when you desperate. And you have to admit it to yourself that you was desperate. Like, some things that we do have been desperate. And it ain't no disrespect to you feeling like you out of time and you need to be married. But I don't got that energy. And I wish people would stop putting so much pressure on us. Let me see, can I get a little closer? Get a little closer. Stop putting that pressure on us as women, because we're not trying to hear it. It's hard already. We hear it with ourselves. Like, you got goals. I know it's a lot of women who have pictured who they were versus who they are, and was like, I never saw this. I'm one of them women. So it's like, y'all be coming through And they be reading desperate on us, baby. And they be, let me tell y'all something. I gotta change my battery. Desperate on you. They feel that. They hear that, they see that, they be like, yeah, she desperate. I could get her, I could play with her, I could, you know, they can read it. And it's not your fault that, you know, they're users or they are low-key abusers, and they know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? And they would know that you got an agenda for your life and you want certain things for your life, and they still would be like, I don't care. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do what I want to do because I can. Because at this point, she gonna let me because she need me. She want a family. She want a man who, because you know, we'll tell a man what we want real quick, and they'll pretend to be it too. They would be looking like, I want him. And again, to me, that's not all your fault. Because people should know that they don't want to mess with you and shouldn't play with you like that. Especially if you were up front and tell them like, hey, bruh, like, if we ain't gonna be nothing or, you know, compatible to nothing, you could go ahead and walk this way and walk on by, and they still can't do that. And it's just the craziest thing to me. Because how many women do y'all need? Come on, lads, stop playing with me, like, for real. Like, you about to piss me the hell off. To be like, how many women do y'all need? How many? Because you cannot. Everything's still not gonna be in one person. Just like y'all. Oh my God, this whole finger just ripped the whole lash off. Just like y'all not gonna be everything. But you know, men read desperate, just like women can read certain things, and they be trying to move all fast and be thinking, yeah, she gonna be like here with me, and this and that with me, and all of that. It be like, bruh, why? Why the games? Why? Why the games? Why are we playing games at this age? Like, what does it benefit either one of us? Does that make you feel like, you know, you some great guy? I'm not like quite getting it, but it don't benefit neither one of us to be around here playing with each other. Like, it just be crazy. So, you know, stop putting that stigma on women backs that we supposed to be married and we supposed to have kids and we supposed to be doing this and doing that, because, you know, it's not no good feeling. I know for a fact it's not no good feeling. You don't know. A lot of people don't even know if you can conceive. You may not even know. You just know that you ain't never been pregnant. Well, you can know that you have been pregnant and that like you can't carry kids and you wasn't able to tell somebody yet that, oh, I had a miscarriage, or oh, my doctor told me that I may not never be able to carry children. You don't know that people have had that talk. You don't know. And it's like people just be going in, man, in your vagina monologues, and it be like, golly, like, you know, you could say stuff to people, you could tell them that you want kids, because I say, like, I be wanting kids for my sister-in-law, my brother. So I will say stuff from time to time, but then I think about, like, well, I know how I feel, so let me shut my mouth, so I ain't gonna say it no more. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the ultimate thing is, if you in this world and you can reproduce, do it. Because when you look up and you need somebody to take care of you as your child. You need somebody to leave a legacy to as your child. You need somebody who, you know, if you are able to, I wish Nick Cannon would come holler at me, because let me tell you something, we don't even got to do the thing the way that, if that's how you doing it, I don't know, baby. You can have me go to the facility and I'll do it. The fertility facility, all the clinics, and I will have your child, and not because of your statue. No. But that helps. That helps. Let's be real. But no, it's like you giving out babies. Shoot, I'll take one. I don't gotta know you like that. I don't wanna be with you like that. Like, I had the biggest crush on Nick Cannon as a young kid, but Nick Cannon has never been the type of guy that I feel like I want, you know, or would date. It just seemed like he had started off get sweet or getting on your nerves, and then once his ego kick in, you will have to kick in, and the kicking in that I'm trying to do ain't the kicking in that you want. So that's just the only thing. I'm gonna put a little highlighter up here, y'all, and then we gonna call it a day. Put my little hair on and stuff like that for the look, so y'all can see it come together for a circle, and whatnot. But yes, one thing that I can say is that in life, it's gonna get rough and it's gonna get tough. But don't you give up on yourself. Don't you give up on your dreams. Don't you give up on your beliefs, on your hopes, on how much you feel that you can have what you want. Don't you give up on that, because once you start giving up on you, it ain't too many people that's gonna bet on you. It ain't too many people that's gonna come through and be like, hey, you gave up on yourself? Let me make sure you don't do that. Nope. Added a little MAC flesh pot. But I'm gonna be back, y'all, with the finished product of the look and a nice outfit to pose in. And I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys liked my little review on Ready to Love. Please check it out. Please leave your comments below. And please let me know, because like I'm trying to upload more videos, more looks, but this again, it's my quick natural eye beat with a pop of color. It gets you where you need to go and where you need to be. Simple as that. Yeah, this is the final look. I don't know if you could get up close. Hold on. But this is the final look. My bob wig is down. Bring you up, but she's so pretty. I'm loving this wig. I'm loving the things that I've been doing with it. I'm loving the looks that I've been getting. I'm telling y'all, I'm getting me some more. But it's kind of like a little leopard. You did. I got from Shein and whatnot, and the pants are a little wrinkled. But I might do this same look and take some photos with it, because I'm fly. Like, I'm fly, y'all. But yes, y'all, I hope that you have enjoyed. And I added, okay, y'all, this is my favorite nude by Sephora. This is another new product that I got. It's a cream lip shine. I'm trying to see what number it is. 1. Oh my god, this is so gorgeous. Like, I can put on a little bit more liner with it, but it is like so gorgeous. Like, I'm actually loving this. Like, loving it. I added that. I forgot I had it. I looked at it, was like, hold on, holla, 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 holla. Put that ish on, girl. So yeah, this is, I'm getting me this wig in a whole nother color, so I could cut it and make it look like this. That's probably gonna be my birthday hair, because I was gonna cut my real hair in a vibe, but I have second thoughts now since I seen how long my hair is or has gotten. I was like, If it's not damaged. Now if it's damaged, I don't think my hair that damaged, then that's one thing. But if it's not damaged, I'm just gonna be wearing a ball wig. Cause one thing that, you know, I love this lip. I forget. I keep getting lipstick on my teeth. Make sure when y'all put on lipstick, you do that so you can get all that lipstick. You see that? Don't judge my nails. I'm going on a, you get all that lipstick off your lip so it can stop, you know, falling on your teeth. Ain't nothing cute about lipstick on your teeth, honey. Nothing whatsoever. Okay? But yes, this is the final look. This is my bob that I absolutely adore. And I think this makeup look is absolutely gorgeous. It could be for a girls' night. It could be for a day out on a town. You can add you a fedora if you like. I can't. My head too big for the black fedoras that I got. If you got like a tan one or like a pretty green one or something like that, blue, red, you know, all them colors go with leopard. So you could do that. But again, this is the little outfit. You know, I got bigger, so my clothes don't fit the same. Because these was like boyfriend jeans. Guess they're more like girlfriend jeans now. Like, okay, girlfriend, you eating too much. Okay, girlfriend. But yes, y'all. Thank y'all for letting me bring y'all back into Toya's world. Thank y'all for sitting with me for this long period of time and just chit-chatting with me. And, you know, it's like a get ready. It could be a date out. You know, you could go on a date like this. You could do whatever you need to do. But thank y'all. Deuces.